G'day everyone, on this episode of Aus Customs we'll be trying to hit the dins out of the rear quarters. Before we do that, let's get the wheels off and then have a look at the auto plug. Quick update, so I've got all the wheels off, besides one which you can see there, because it's like really stuck on there, so I've got WD-40 on it, and I'll just let that soak in for a bit, but yeah, besides that, I've looked at the auto plug. Here's a video of that. Alright, I just was saying the auto plug's leaking a fair bit. So the plan is to drop the pan, well, like the auto pan, down low, get all the oil out, and then try and push the plug up so it seals better. The clips of the plug have actually snapped, so what I've done is I've pushed it back up in there and then I've just put silicone on the top, so hopefully that holds. But now let's get this this pan jacked up a bit and then put the bolts back in. Now that the auto's all good, it's about 30 minutes later and there's still no fluid on the ground, which is good. But yeah, now the auto's all good, here's a quick rundown of what's been done to this car. It's got a manualised auto, a weldy, but yeah, just stock diff gears. Also up here, where is it? Some trusty old AU fans. They're not on a switch, they're in the tune, well, they're like set in the tune to come on just before it gets up to temp. So this car's done 4 sets and we have warmed the car up to temp and then done the skid. So we made sure the fans were on, but it's also got a limiter tune, well, only neutral limiter. It's set at 3,500, so here's a quick clip of that. The neutral limiter only worked before it was manualised, which kind of sucks now. It's just set back up at 6,000. I also forgot to mention the rear brake lines have also been cut. It's now time to put the choppies in. So the plan is I'll take this bolt out, which is for the shock absorber. Then I'll just lower it a bit, just enough to get the stock springs out. And then I'll put the choppies in and then just put everything back together. Right, so that's going down good now. Let's see if we can get this stock spring out. Sweet. Alright, now just gotta repeat this on the other side. That was a lot easier than I thought, but it's good because I've got the stock springs out now, so they're the stock springs. The choppy's actually really, like if you compare them, I think they're 1 coil shorter, so I definitely reckon I'm gonna just cut another coil off each one. Some more weight reduction. That's actually probably a fire hazard having all this shit up there. It's now time to lower the car down, try get this wheel off, and then I think after that, it's time to get that tow bowl off. Alright, seems like I cannot get this wheel off. we'll get the toe ball off first, and then we'll get this wheel off, hopefully. The toe ball's finally off, which is good. Before I get back to trying to pull the wheel off, I want to loosen these tail lights and get this, whatever it's called, some rubber thing to sit back in there properly, because when I was disconnecting the brake lights, it fell out. I've got the tail light out, so now just try and get this rubber thing to sit properly. Both tail lights are finished, so looks way better without that rubber thing hanging off there. I've also chopped another coil off these springs. It's time to put the choppies in, so I'm going to have to lift it up again, take the shock absorber off, because the springs aren't cut enough to just sit in there. So let's get this thing up. The choppies are in, so that's good. Also, before I take it to skids, I'll make a metal plate that protects the fuel tank that bolts on there and to that. I'm guessing next will be lower the car down and then get the rear bumper on. That wheel that was like really stuck on the front left wheel, I got that off as well. Just had to hit it really hard with a rubber mallet. I just got the rear bar and gave it a quick wash, so let's get it on. That's the rear bar all done, so this is what it looks like. Looks so good with the bar on. It kind of just looked like a friggin' bubble without a rear bar. Like it kind of just went like around like that. But yeah, this car's definitely coming along. Like since part 1 and now it's part 2, it's been pretty good. Like done the plates, rear bar, just heaps of things, spoiler, friggin' auto, chop springs. But I'm keen to hopefully skid it Sunday. It's currently Tuesday today, but yeah, I'm praying the weather is good for Sunday and I can get a few sets off. It's time to become a panel beater and try to hit this dint out. But before we do that, I just want to say, if you are enjoying these videos, a like or subscribe would be appreciated. That's enough talking, let's get this dint out. The dint's slowly coming out, which is good, but it's hard to see it like on camera. I know I won't be able to get it perfect, but hopefully I can get it straighter than it is, because it's a fair dint. That's the best I could do. It's definitely like a lot better. I've done a pretty shit job, but like it was better than it was. Even though it's a bit wrinkly and shit, but it doesn't have huge dents in it anymore. Just like, that's the biggest dent, which I can't really hit out because where it is, but what I done was I just like pulled this carpet shit out and I was just whacking that. You can see how rough of a job I've done, but look what I was hitting it with. This shit box, but yes, at least it's better than it was. Comment what videos you want to see. Like, do you just want to see me keep working on the cars, or do you want like a rundown on the VT with the VZ front end, or like, yeah, just comment what kind of videos. I also done this thing to a fuel cap, so it's like got sticky tape in there, so when it sits in there, it can't like sit out a little bit, and when the belt slaps, it grabs it and snaps them off. We've put sticky tape there so it sits in, hoping when it slaps, the belt like slaps up around, and then it just kind of like bounces over the fuel cap. It doesn't actually like grab it and yank it off, so I'm hoping that works. Quick update on the ute. So I've put the stock springs back in it for roadie. I bought a new corner cap because this one's buggered. Also, in the next episode on this ute, you'll be seeing what's in that box, so get keen for that. That's it for this episode. Cheers for watching.